So I got my first stamp kit that I've ever ordered from Simon Says Stamp. I'm trying to be better organized here, so pardon me as I try and put things away. No clue why I have a butter knife. So, I actually got 2 card kits from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm kind of keeping my Simon Says Stamp stuff together right now, so I haven't figured out how I want to store everything from it. So I got Hello Anonymous. These stamps, it's called Lila's Heart, and there's a little girl holding up a heart, and then heart balloon says, sending my love, you have the biggest heart. Hello, you have my heart. I miss you. You are nice. Love you. And a little flag that says love. And then there's some more hearts, and then this one's just got her hands up. Oh, the knife, okay. And I got these circle stamps, and the circles say things like happy birthday, love you. Having a hard time here. It would probably help if I turned the plastic around. So these circles, they say, sending happy thoughts your way, hello there, congrats, a little heart. Up here it says happy birthday, thank you so very much. Sending happy thoughts, thanks, another little heart, smile, I think I said hello there, happy birthday, love you, another happy birthday, thank you so very much, a circle, a heart, you are great, and thanks. And to go with this, I got circle dies so that I can do shaker cards. So that actually wasn't a stamp set or a stamp kit, that was separate. And I got these cute heart sequins or confetti, metal confetti, and then these are sequins. I have moonshine, dark something, really pretty purple, and I got medium pink. I have wild peacock and black glossy, and then in one stamp set I have summer, hello, life is better in flip-flops. This is a border stamp that looks like little flags. It says AKA flip-flop season, summer days ahead, you are better than summer sunshine. That's saying a lot. Friend, thanks, 100% happy. There's a heart and a set of flip-flops. This was the next month, so this was August, this is September's, and this says birthday wishes. It's got some little like bow ties and dots and different size balloons. Says let's celebrate, other little string, a bow for your string, stars. We have a die set that's border waves. This one is stitched rectangles, so when you die cut it, it looks like a stitched pattern. These are like puffy stickers that say love this, adventure. There's a winking sun, some clouds, some fish, stars, hearts, flowers, strawberries, and then one that says happy summer, oh happy day, best ever, smile, sun kiss, and happiness, and an arrow. And then we got some paper here. That's pretty fun looking. Can make some fun cards with this. I bought this separately. It's for backgrounds. I got some holographic and clear embossing powder, so I can stamp this with embossing ink, and then put this embossing powder on it, and it'll shimmer in the background, but it'll be very subtle. Or I can put clear and it'll just be slightly there. This month came with some white gesso, some sugar plum confetti from Martha Stewart. Just went through that paper. This was from August. It's a little die that says sunshine. These are little ephemera acetate cards. Each one is 3 by 4, and there's some of the different ones that they have. Be cute on cards. There's a small little stencil for this month. I believe this is this month's paper. I kind of mixed them together, so I'm not exactly sure which one's which month. Yeah, this is this month. So we have balloons. There's 2 of each one. So this one's balloons, or 3? No, 2. Balloons in this one. Backside is the little, like the stencil, little half circles. And this one's doodle paper. And the backside is bow tie looking. This one looks like a mosaic. And then this side says smile, beautiful, and love. And it's got kind of a circle to it. This one is leaves. And then on this side it's kind of a bluish ombre green background with some stars. This one's kind of a wood grain with triangles. And then on this side there's more triangles. And then we got Dream Big on this one, and then stripes and circles and triangles on the other side. And this one's got little squares, says loving life, smile, lovely day, just be you, be yourself, love the good time, let the good times roll, lovely, be yourself, remember this, hello, dream big, hey, happy, love, mercy, and a heart. It's a card kit, a monthly card kit from Simon Says Stamp. And then on the back is that. I've never gotten one before, so I'm kind of going through it and seeing what it's like. And I think it's a great deal for only $25 in shipping, which isn't a lot, because they include a lot of different stuff. Sometimes it's stamps, sometimes it's dies, sometimes it's both. There's paper to do the cards, and then it always comes with project ideas to use that set with. They also gave me an acetate bag that I can use for either dies, or I can use my fuse tool and make pockets. I got some 3D foam tape, which I actually have quite a bit of, a spatula for the gesso, and then I got a Jelly Roll dust pen that came with it, and then some 8.5 by 11 cardstock that matches each set. So I mean, for the amount of money I spent, I definitely got a large amount of stuff. In turn, I also ordered where is it? These Scrap Perfect No Clog writing caps. Some of my friends got them from the scrapbook convention back in June, and I didn't buy any, and I'd never seen them in person before, because I had gotten these that come with a bottle and a cap for making small lines. But I was having problems with some of my bottles, and the pins getting stuck and breaking off, and so I decided to try a couple of these no clog writing caps, and they actually come with an extra piece in there. If you can see it, it's the sharp point. And so I was able to replace some of the ones on these with those, and that gave me back the ability to use some of my bottles that I wasn't able to use. So, flying confetti. So, I am really excited about the card kits. I really need to use them. This is the summer one. So you can see here, this one's a shaker card. Hi, MetLife. This one's just using puffy stickers and the stamps. Another shaker card here. This one's got, I don't know, is that a shaker card? Can't tell if this one's a shaker card. And then this one's a stitched die heart with some of the puffy stickers. And this one's a half circle. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. Shaker card. I like that one. So we got some fun stuff to play with in the near future. I'm in a couple of garage sale groups on Facebook, and I bought this Art Impressions Hampton Art combination set of stamps. I love the old ladies. This one's got old lady and man, and I love the parachuting dog. And then I'm trying to be a better card maker. So I got This, I think it's going to be really cool. Die cut to make falling holes, I guess. It looks kind of like rain. But I think that looks really cool. And then this one's supposed to be flowers. Excuse me. But to me it looks kind of like a doily. So I found out that one of my cousins apparently has a hernia in her tummy. She's only 3.5, and she's going to have surgery to get it removed. And I love this little girl. Even though she's technically my cousin, she calls me Aunt Jenny because she's 3.5, and my uncle and I are very close in age. In fact, I'm older than he is, and her mommy is a little bit older than me, but not much. And I feel rather close to them, so it's heartbreaking to say the least for me. I'm kind of sad that they have to go through that. They've gone through a lot in the last couple of years. And she has a 1.5-year-old brother. Anyways, I'm trying really hard to work with some planners. This is my Marion Smith planner. It's like a month planner. If you've never seen it before, I love this for crafters because each day opens up like this. It's a 2-page daily layout, and here in the box you can sketch something out, you can make notes, check boxes, you can put a date, and then you have morning, afternoon, evening, and more check boxes and notes. And there's 31 pages in each one, and in the back there's a whole bunch of note pages. So I want to start using this to plan some of our projects that we do together here. So this is my craft planner, so to say. I would say it's similar to Ashley's Brain book that I've loved so much. I still have mine. I still use it from time to time. I draw out how I want my craft room to be when I decide that I'm going to make changes. I use that to plan it. I'm trying to clean up and have a more dedicated layout here, because if you look next to me, this right here is a little like dinner table that folds, and I have a blanket on here that I've taped down. This is supposed to be the cat's table, and when they come in here they try to get up here and I always have stuff on it, and I want to be able to keep this as their table, but I need to have more space to set stuff out, because Here I have my, well, it's actually not in here, but this is my eBosser that I will use for die cutting, so I need to have that out. I have my Explorer, I have my Silhouette. I need to try and rearrange things to keep things in a space. Sorry for the movement. So, right now I am signed up to do an envelope mini album swap. I've never done an envelope mini, and I'm not even done with my Christmas mini for Kim yet, but she hasn't even started mine, so I suppose that's okay. I was working very hard on this on Saturday. I had gotten my base done and my binding done. All of my pages were in here. I just needed to decorate it. And I thought, well, that's not going to be too hard. Wrong, you got to measure and remeasure, and it's just been rather difficult. So this is my cover, this is my spine, and this is my back. Huh. Poor Kim, she hasn't started on mine. I put this beautiful page on the inside. And as I started putting my pages in here, I realized that the paper I was using had come in a kit. It wasn't the whole set of paper. So then I had to be very careful with what I did, because I didn't have any paper to spare. This is a envelope mini album. So these are envelopes that you decorate, and you put a tag in here. So this is my cover page. This is my first page, and then I did a cut apart here to go on here. And then this is the next page, and I thought this paper with the toadstools is super cute. It's got a little gnome. And this is the card. It's got a little bit of seam binding that I sprayed on it. And that's about where I ended, because I got kind of stuck with not having enough paper. So I got on Amazon and ordered the paper, the whole pack. So now I have more than enough, and we will be able to get her done. I am rather proud of it so far. We'll see how it ends. I may not want to give it to her. So now I have all the paper. Before I didn't. This is Bo Bunny's Enchanted Garden, if you've never seen it before. And mind you, I love Amazon for one. My job uses Amazon to sell. So I am, in essence, a seller on Amazon and a buyer. I was a buyer long before I was a seller. But Amazon got this paper to me. I ordered it Saturday evening for $3 extra. I got it today. I could have gotten it yesterday for $6 versus $3, but I figured that I wasn't going to be able to work on it yesterday anyways, so save the $3. So this is the stamp sheet. We got letters and flourishes, some borders. So this will be fun to use. We got cut aparts, which I had this sheet. As you can tell, that's the inside page, and this is the first tag that I did. And I still have these from there as well. So we can use some more of these. And then this has a kind of a busy background, so I don't know how much I'll use this. And this paper I didn't have, so I haven't even seen it till now. This has got a nice kind of white girly print to it, but not shabby chic, because she told me she doesn't like shabby chic and she's not into steampunk. So I tried to she's also a grandma. All of her or I think she's a grandma. Her kids are older, so she doesn't need any children themed books. This side, I love this side. I think I will use this for sure. I love stars, and this is real pretty to me. And then this one's real green, and it's got a big old dragonfly down here. So we'll see. I'm not a big green person, but I kind of like the teal color, so we'll see. And this side is, I don't know what this pattern's called, but I like the kind of ombre look of how it goes in between. And this is a cut apart page that I did not have, so this will be fun. And this one says "You are beautiful." This one's got kind of a page that looks like it's got a paper clip. This one's kind of a fairy, a butterfly piece here, another fairy ballerina. I took the path less traveled, flowers. And then on this side, different cut aparts. So this one's a key. This one's definitely a flower fairy with, looks like it's got another paper clip on it. Flower fairy. Live your own fairy tale. Down here looks like Polaroids, and it says "A moment in time." And I like this tag. So this will be fun to use, that I didn't have before. So I'm excited about that. Another green paper. This one's kind of a lime green, but it's got a pattern to it as well. With polka dots, and it's got kind of a grid pattern and some words in the corners. And this one's stripes, and it's got kind of cut aparts here and a little bit of that print from the other page, I think, on there. I do like the dragonfly. Here's some more stripes. It's got some faint wording in the corners. And then this side is real pretty. Oh, I wish I'd had this. I would put this on the front. Look how beautiful that is. Up here you can tell it says "believe," but it's very feminine, but not pink. And I did show her a picture of what I had done, so I know that she likes it so far, so I'm very excited about that. So again, this is very similar to this one. It's a pattern in the corners with some looks like checkers and words, and then polka dots. I love polka dots. Then here's the toadstools again, the mushrooms, and the gnome in the corner. And then on this side is kind of cut aparts. You got some cute little things together to make if you want. And then this one's a real pretty tree with some birds. I like this one too. I don't want to cut this one up, it's real pretty. And then on this side it's some more trees, and it looks like you got pieces together in the corners. There's a little birdie, and then there's another flower lady. So in the kit that I had, I also have these, which are the chipboard embellishments. So this one says Once Upon a Time. This one has a key, a little stamp with an owl on it that says 15 cents. This looks like stuff together, so very pretty to add to it. And then here I have all of the noteworthy stuff to decorate with. So this is a nice big tag, and it's got some stonework. This one says Never Stop Believing. It's got a flower fairy, another little flower fairy. These are some of the cut aparts actually cut apart. This is on that first tag. It's Enchanted Forest, Fairy Crossing, Fairy Ring, Fairy Garden. So I might find a way of putting some of this on the front. I want to use this here, but because this is purple behind it, I have to maybe ink this a little bit. Let's see. So I'm just using some Dusty Concord, which is purple, to come in here and kind of add some dimension to these light colored post things, so that when I put it on the light purple on the cover, it stands out. It'll just give it a little bit of dimension. Don't need a lot. So now, when you put it on here, it stands out just a little bit because it's got some edge to it. Carla! Yay! She made it in. So, no, not a card. It's a book. But you will see me do cards more often. Ugh. Yes, but I did have some issues with mine, honestly. I've had mine kind of break a little bit. And that, I was actually talking about that a little bit earlier. I invested in the Scrap Perfect caps that are very similar but without the bottle. And this allows me to put it on whatever bottle I want, but it came with an extra piece. So some of the ones that I had that broke, I was able to replace since it comes with an extra one. So that was nice. So yay, now I feel like my front is better off. Whew. Flying pieces. But otherwise, yes, I do love the fine liner. It's definitely much nicer than trying to carry different glue bottles. Like for instance, this fine liner, I have my art glitter glue in that. I love my art glitter glue. I do. But I have this huge bottle and I can't find my smaller bottle because this is supposed to be a refill bottle. And I bought one of the medium caps from Scrap Perfect at Simon Says Stamp and put this cap on it, and now I can just use this if I want to, just like I can this. And this glitter glue just happened to have been one that had broken, so now I have a cap for it, or the point, and I can stick this one in my travel bag if I want and keep this one on my desk, which I think is good. honestly. So. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. So I have some pendants. I can make a banner. And then I have these. I have a little gnome. Oh my goodness, I love the gnome. I think he's gonna sit here. I think he's gonna be my spine. I would do this on the spine, but it doesn't seem to want to work. Let's see. Should I use the puffy key? This is Enchanted Garden by Bo Bunny. Actually, this is an old paper. Or older. It's not their newest paper. I've had this kit for over a year because I was planning originally to make something for my newest niece. Who will be a year old here in the next month. And it was before she was born that I got it. So I decided to use this chipboard piece. It says Once Upon a Time. And then we have this on the front. So now we need something on the back. We may use a few butterflies. Flutterbys. What do you think? Just a couple of butterflies on the back? Okay, we'll use the cute little flower fairy. And then we'll put these butterflies. We'll save the biggest one for something inside. So there. So on the inside, I actually think I have stuff stuck in here. I have a couple of things still cut out to work with. I still have some of the toadstools to work with. And let me show you the problem I was having and how I fixed it. So I did kind of a hidden system, but it was like it kept falling forward and wouldn't stay. So I was afraid that things would fall out. Well, what I did is I took a piece of paper, or two pieces rather, and I folded them up like this, put them against one piece, and had a strip that came down, and I glued it from one of the pages to the base where you can't see it. And if you look in there, you can't tell really that there's an extra binding piece, but there is, and that's what holds it against the book in the middle, but leaves the outside pages to have the ability to fold. What? You don't like my toadstools? I'm sorry, I think mushrooms sound gross. These don't look gross, they look like toadstools. Much more fairy tale sounding. So since this page is kind of bland, I'm going to put this one tag here that says, "Never stop believing," with a little flower fairy. Okay, come on, chair, let's scoot forward. So now comes the fun part of trying to paper these pages. So I do have a magnet in here to hold down my flap. I do already have a tag in here. We have a tag here. A toadstool I'm pretty sure it's a mushroom. But it's possible. So, we shall continue. I don't think I'm going to get much more done. He's already wanting me to come to bed. The men's group hasn't been meeting every Monday. So I have no clue how long I will stay on Mondays if they continue to not meet on Mondays. I may have to switch to Wednesdays or something. So we have those pendants, these pendants. Oh, flower fairy, another flower fairy. So we have 2 flower fairies, some pendants, a fountain. We got plenty of cards. We have a gnome. Some mushrooms. There's these little tiny things. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They're kind of fun looking though. I'm sure most people come on to do their Ustreams knowing exactly what they're going to do. Not me. I prefer to go through the process with you because you guys give me good feedback. There's even a lily pad. You gonna make fun of me for saying lily pad? Of course, we have these rocks. I like the rocks. Looks like it's supposed to be... Yeah. But it does look like a lily pad. It doesn't look like a normal leaf. I may not have frogs, but I still think it's a lily pad. And I mean, if you got a gnome and flower fairies, I think a lily pad is acceptable. Excuse me. Well, I think I'm probably gonna call it a night, not necessarily because my husband wants me to go to bed, but because I haven't slept for the last 2 nights really, and I'm tired. And I know that I'm going to need to finish this before you guys get to see me finish it. I need to send it out next Monday while I'm at work. But I will take pictures and show them to you on my Facebook page, or I can put them on my blog, or you know what, how about this, I'll try and make a video with it before I send it out. How about that? I will try and do a video showing what I ended up doing in the end with it finished. Does that sound acceptable? I'm gonna try and sleep well. I sure hope I do. I need it. Last night my one dog kept barking, and you know, when the husband snores, then it's hard to fall asleep initially, but even harder to stay asleep when the dog barks. And while she does not sleep with us, she is inside, and nobody was doing anything about it. Nephew is apparently sick, so he was upstairs, I'm guessing asleep, but I don't know. And so I came out and I hushed her up and squirted her with the squirt gun. With the, well, not a squirt gun, but squirt bottle, rather. So I will try and remember to do a video before I send this off to the recipient. I thank you ladies for taking the time to help me with the front and back. We're only about 30 minutes early, so that's not too bad. I really need to learn how to bind these better. I have the hardest time. I always end up having some kind of problem with it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. You guys can keep typing to me for a few minutes if you like. If not, I will see you all next week.